Here we have a Casablanca Capistrano ceiling fan. This is in brushed nickel, and this particular fan is from May of 2003. It has these dark wood blades, and is in mostly good shape. However, there is some scratching on the bottom switch cap here, as well as on some of the blade irons. This came to me from a Habitat Restore in Syracuse's new location, which I think this might be the last fan they'll ever accept from there based on what the guy was talking about when I bought it. But you never know, we'll see. It still uses the hang true. And this one actually has a spinner motor in it. It's a very big one. I believe it's 188 by 20. But it is actually vented. Like, the motor is vented on the bottom to make the illusion that it's a flywheel like they would use on stack motor fans. But nope, just a spinner motor. Has the nice Casablanca fob. Before I turn on, I'll show the tag. On these later models, it's on top, and it just says that on the side. Start on low. So yeah, I only ever bought two fans from the Syracuse Habitat Restore, one from the old location and one from the new location. This one was from the new location. The one I got from the old location was a black Japanese Lasco spinner, and it's really cool actually that I found one out of there, but that old place was a complete dump in a horrible neighborhood. Just not worth going there to get a ceiling fan. I didn't know that the first time I went there, but it just so worked out that they were moving to a new place, probably because other people complained about that too, but I'll get more into that probably when I do a video of that Lasco fan. But for now is this one. This was only $20, I think. It was way up high on a shelf with two other pieces of junk, but there was no price sticker, so I just asked somebody working there like how much it was, and he said like, oh, it's like $20, but he pulled it down. There was a sticker for like $45 on it, but he still sold it to me for $20, which was nice. But yeah, when he was taking it down, like, it was fully assembled up there, so that's why the blades are a little bit bent. It doesn't really wobble, thankfully, but yeah, it was like typical Habitat practices, like the negative ones. He's like, let's get this stupid fan down here. And when I talked to them over the phone, I think before I went there, they said that they weren't accepting fans anymore at this time. So I don't know if that's a seasonal thing or if that's forever, but a lot of Habitat Restores just don't accept fans anymore. So it's unfortunate, but we'll see. Medium. This fan looks very similar to Emerson's Monterey series, and I think Emerson came first with that one. Yeah, the bottom housing almost looks like, if anyone knows what a Casablanca Cambridge's top plate looks like, it kind of looks like that. Fan is pretty quiet, even with the spinner motor, but stack motor still is like more towards silent. But this one's bearings are good too, so that's good. This one will likely be up for sale on eBay at some point. I just don't have the space for it, even though I do like it. Already moving good air. I'm pretty sure the blade pitch on this is still 14 degrees. This was probably before they moved to 20-degree pitch at some point in the 2000s, but this seems like it's too early for that. Let's go to high. Now it's really moving good air. But yeah, when I went to that restore, I'll see if I can put pictures up. But I think there was some Hunter fan that I've never seen before, but it was up there for like months based on Facebook pictures. And it's one of those towns where you never expect something like this to come out of it, but cool stuff hides. That's what I've learned with fan stuff. The hang tree system is really good at eliminating wobble. And we can turn it off. Something I forgot to mention, this fan is 53 inches. And I think it's only because of the types of blade irons. But just another oddity when it comes to this model. There's an outdoor rated version that a lot of people are probably familiar with called the Lanai, which was usually smaller, and an even smaller version called the Walia, which was 6-blade. But they all had a very similar look to them. Reverse does work, I just don't feel like showing it. It's pretty much the same thing. But yeah, the way these blades mount is that you have to take off this switch cap, and then there's another part underneath you have to unscrew, and it reveals a metal plate that has, it's like shaved off of two of the sides so that you can actually fit a screwdriver in there and take the blades on or off. And that's kind of the only instance where I feel like if somebody is like taking down a fan and wants to sell it, or like it's like, okay, like I guess there you don't, I'm not going to be too upset if you don't take the blades off, because there's a lot of steps to it compared to most fans where you just put the screwdriver in and take it off. But there you have it. 53-inch Casablanca Capistrano in brush nickel. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.